Where do you get your news today?
Mostly I get my news off of my Yahoo account when I first sign on to my homepage. I just get whatever the highlights of the day are. Also, I go onto MSNBC.
What I consume is I watch Jon Stewart. I go to CNN sometimes, and that's pretty much it. You know, I guess I'm young. Maybe when I'm older, I'll start watching a lot more news.
I used to watch the Today Show. I don't watch it anymore because I think it's more structured for celebrity news now. I don't think it focuses on the issues as much as like Good Morning America. Or I like to go online. My dad sends me a lot of links like on a bunch of different websites that he looks at, but I usually go to like Yahoo or CNN. I also read the newspaper like when I'm home. Here, not as much, just because I don't have access to it. But yeah, mostly on the internet, mostly like even word of mouth I get my news from, so and just follow up on it.
And I get my news in a variety of ways. I like print, I like radio, I get a snippet of TV news, and I get a fair amount of news online.
I get my news from the YNN channel, I think that's channel 9, and also the apps on my phone, my iPhone.
So what apps do you have on your iPhone?
I have New York Times, that's my news app.
My web browser homepage is set up to the New York Times, so that I'm seeing their updates constantly.
I'm a member of the New York Times like internet thing, so they send you a bunch of like different emails on the news that you're interested in.
Or you can comment on stuff and share things.
Yeah, it's cool.
I follow snippets of news on late night cable shows. I watch YNN. I used to work with Liz Benjamin, so I watch her at night. I watch Charlie Rose occasionally. I do a fair amount of quick hits. For example, when I pull up AOL, I see the 5 quick rundown top stories of the day so that I know that Prince William just got engaged. Who gives a leap? And I listen to NPR as much as I can. It's often, if their show is on and I'm in the car, I've got it on. One other oddball source of news that I can only get once a year is a community radio station that comes out of Provincetown, Massachusetts. WOMR. It's not a national public radio affiliate. It's a community radio station, and they have the best lefty take on the world's news I've ever heard. I only hear them once a year when I'm out in the Cape.
What about your parents? Where do your parents get their news from?
My parents watch the news every single morning, and they always know what's going on. They always know what's current and what's relevant, and sometimes they'll send me a text like just telling me what's going on during the day.
I noticed they watch CNN and probably channel, well, it's in Long Island, so it would be UPN 9. Yeah. And or MSNBC.
Do you use Twitter or any of those types of websites?
I don't actually.
Yeah, I use Twitter, but not for news.
I do not have a Twitter account.
But you're on Facebook.
I am on Facebook, which I really only use Facebook for, like, to keep in touch with my family and like friends that are not here. And I don't have time to like sit there and tweet and twit and what is it? I don't even know what it's called because I really don't have time to sit at a computer and like follow other people's lives. I don't even know where my life is. So like I'm not gonna like see what Christina Aguilera is doing because I don't. What issues? I mean, politics are the one thing that I really don't follow, just because to me it's not as important. Like I vote, I do my civil duty just because that's what you're supposed to do, and my parents would kill me if I didn't. But I don't know, issues that are important to me are just, I like to know what's going on in the US, I like to know what's going on internationally, just like, I don't know, just what people are going through.
Educational issues since I'm in school, like they're cutting programs all that's in Albany right now. Also, issues that have to do with the environment, and I'm into technology, so technological updates, like issues like that. And any other issue that has to do with like mankind, like war.
Yes, I'm a former police reporter, so I do gravitate toward big national sort of cop news stories. My husband dismisses these as out-of-town cop news. He has no tolerance for the missing child of the moment story. You know, child disappeared, big search on. I find that stuff fascinating. Don't ask me why. But I also care a lot about social issues and public policy.
I don't know if anything that's like really important to me at the moment. Like my thing all of last week was the elections, and I don't know, like a lot of people our age were really freaking out about it, like, oh my god, the Republicans have the House and everything like that, but it's totally normal. Like, that's just like, it's basically what happens. Like, young people get all excited about, like, you know, presidential election, and then like everyone just kind of like dies down and doesn't really care about it. And then like older people, like people who sit at home and don't have anything to do except for go out and vote, like then they go in and then Republicans get back in. Like, it's totally normal. So, but that was my thing all of last week. And
you should know what's going on in the world around you. And it also just, it makes you like more well-rounded. You're going to understand more people in life if you understand like what backgrounds they may be coming from. And you can see that through trials and all that.